don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we come to you from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Chargers. Badgley now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of... 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady. 57. Hey, let's get that home. Hey, easy. 57's the mark. 57's the mark. I'm trying to collect. Check 13. Check 13.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Jatavis Brown there on the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
No. 5-1.
Throwing now is Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 15 yards on the play, first down. Michael Thomas, who turned 26 in March, now the league's highest-paid wideout, signing a 5-year, $100 million extension in late July that will run through 2024.
He's the highest-paid non-quarterback ever, though we know as far as these things go, that could change quickly in the league, but still a huge contract for him and deserved. 125 catches.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 51 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's Rivers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Now Rivers. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 0. 47's the mic. Alpha. That's the mic. So we got man. 47's the mic, boy. 47. 89.
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Showing it. Check. Lucky.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Breeze. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 28 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And it's a first down and more for Gordon. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. Gordon loses the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
It's 2nd down.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
36. 57. Mike, 57. On the ball. Hey, wahoo! Check, Mike, 57. Mike, 57. I'm on. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Man out. Hey, kill.
And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Ready. Yellow waiting. Watch the pass. Check. Crunch.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Room past the 20 as they'll finally stop him at the 23-yard line. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Ready. Yellow waiting. Check 52 is the mark. Check 52 is the mark. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. We go 21. 52.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Round 80. Check, 47. Go, tackle, let's go. We got this.
Now Gordon on 1st down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Smooth. Go, go, go.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers, he's going to go up top. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with two guys going up for the football. Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt, the will as well as some really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Ted Ginn's gonna go. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 85 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Buying time to his left. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
It's a gain of 2. And the Chargers first down.
Rivers on first down. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rivers trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And some room to run now. And they work this out past the 25. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
He's crossing.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And got his man complete. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. This will be caught inside the 10. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
When we watch Drew Brees practice, the thing that always strikes us is after every throw he makes, he continues to go through his progressions, you know, so he gets that muscle memory. Okay, in a game, if I don't have this throw I just made, I might have this one, I might have that one. It's amazing. One of the reasons he's come out so hot today, he's already seen it happen.
Working from the gun, it's Brees. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Slam, 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 slam. Same. Here we go, here we go.
They run it for the first time to the backup Murray. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for third down.
That's it, that's it. Big hit.
This drive started way back inside their own 5. Now they're looking for the capper, third and goal. They go with a fullback line. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
I get the thought process. Third and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way. But that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage.
Sammy!
Brees going to go on fourth down. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Drew Brees does it again. 3 first-half touchdown passes for him now. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23. Throwing, Rivers. Forced out to his left. Benjamin's got it. That one good for 26 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now Rivers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. Oh, good move. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Rivers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. To Gordon, out left. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And this is picked up by the Saints. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And this is taken in at the 5. Breeze. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team count it, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign